Hey, g'day everyone. It's been a little while. This is Fishin Camp Life with Lad from the Woods. It is Thursday, August the 5th. And yeah, so there's been some changes. I will no longer be going to Sable Beach on the 10th. I will be leaving now on Sunday the 15th, and I'll be going by myself. Unfortunately, camping buddy flaked out on me, which I had a feeling was going to happen anyways, so that'll be the last that I talk about her or bring her with me. Anyways, yeah, so the last few weeks I haven't been feeling good. I'm still editing videos, so you're not going to see this one till it's over, but I'm up to the 17th of July, so getting caught up. But there's going to be a few, I think a week or two in there I haven't done anything because I've been sleeping like 13-14 hour days. I don't know what's going on. I was afraid to say, well, it might be side effects from the Pfizer, but then I thought to myself, well, you know, not everybody's getting the side effects. I didn't expect to get any because I hadn't felt any right off the bat. But now the last couple of weeks, I'm kind of like, well, last couple of weeks, since around the 1st of July, maybe a week or two after that. So anyways, I'm now saying it now that I don't know if it's side effects from that or something else. The doctors don't think it's the side effects from the vaccine. They're going to be testing me. I don't understand this, but they're going to test me for hepatitis A, B, and C, which she asked me, she said, did you ever inject? I said, never. The only time I've ever gotten injections are from you doctors, so or hospitals, you know, that thing. But never, I never did it recreationally. I wouldn't be able to do it. I can do a lot of drugs, but not injecting drugs. That was just never my thing. Anyways, so they're going to be testing me, I guess, before I leave next week for the 3 of them, plus other stuff to do with my diabetes and whatnot. So I don't know what to tell you, why I'm sleeping this long. But anyways, so we're going to head off. We're going to go do this by ourselves. I'm going to have to, I was a little nervous because of my PTSD and stuff about going by myself. I kept making excuses not to go, kind of thing. And then I got, my friend yesterday said, like, you need to go do something. You can't just sit here and wait on other people, you know, to go camping or whatever. And I decided that he was right. And the other thing that's been bugging me was the thing about Norm, the guy that, you know, helped me found the camp, the Fishin Camp. My best friend, camping buddy, fishing buddy, the one that was murdered. He, I mean, partly the reason I'm going there is because of him, because him and I had our greatest trips ever were to Sable Beach. So, and had he still been alive, he would be going with me. He might still be mad at me or whatever, but he'd go with me anyways. That's how he was. So anyways, point being is I'm going, because if I don't start going by myself, how am I going to do the cross Canada stuff and everything if I can't count on anybody but myself to go? You guys understand? So I'm going to get this place cleaned up over the next few days and everything. It needs another weed whipping again. We've been getting so much rain, but no, I'm definitely going. I talked to the owner of the campground. She's put me off until the 15th, which is good. She was going to refund everything, and then I went, like I said, I talked to Stefan and thought to myself, but I'm going, this is fucked. I need to be going anyways. I mean, I'm going to be in a huge campground in a huge tourist area, so, you know, running across people that I can party with or whatever wouldn't be that hard. I'm just going to have to get over the hump of meeting strangers, because I'm not really one for that anymore, but we'll get around that. And you know, fishing up there is going to be my big thing, and swimming at the beach, Lake Huron, and you know, maybe I'll go touring up the peninsula by myself. Who knows? I'll bring the boat with me, and of course I'll have the ATV, which, you know, up there I can find lots of places to ride, I'm sure. That was what got me going, as I rode the ATV the day before yesterday out back, and I was just watering the plants and stuff, and I got thinking, fuck man, I'm really going to miss that because there's like this sandy kind of track that's next to the campground that's public. The public can just go in there. It's like Crownland or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, the kids all go there with the ATVs and stuff and race around. So I thought, fuck, would I ever like to do that? So I started to think, well, I'm going to bring my big boots and this, that, and the other thing. And I'm going, well, fuck, man, you're going then. Fuck this bullshit. So just combination of everything. And plus I bought all this equipment, and I haven't had a chance to use it. So I've got barely enough money to go, but I think I'll be all right. The campsite for me by myself for the 10 days is $400, and that one comes with hydro, same one as I had before, and hydro meaning electricity for you Americans, but and then I can get water at the tap, so I'm not worried about that. And so yeah, I thought, you know what, fuck it. I mean, shit, just the idea of getting away from here and being around people. Hopefully I'm double vaxxed, so hopefully that won't scare, well, I mean, that should keep people being scared off from me anyways. I'm not caring whether people are vaxxed or not. I'm vaxxed, and that's good enough for me. So but yeah, so we're gonna go do that, and I'm going to bring you guys with me, so I won't really be alone. I can talk to you guys. The only thing is I've got to figure out how I'm going to upload. But I remembered too that GoPro actually has a place where I can directly upload the videos. So between the phone and that, and then there, I have free Wi-Fi while I'm there. So it's just I don't want the videos to get all, like I run out of room after 2 days, because I mean, there's always going to be something interesting to show you guys. So anyhow, so here the weather's been warm, but not overly so. The sky is hazy again, and it's still hazy because we're still getting the smoke here from the fires up in the northwestern Ontario, and then of course the fires across from out west, Manitoba and BC. So it's still kind of, not the best air and everything, so I've been kind of staying inside, plus this stupid sleeping thing that I'm going through. Funnily enough is that I'm not going to say the fire started around the time that I started feeling like this lethargic, whatever, but it might have started around the time that we started getting the smoke here, so maybe that has something to do with it, although I don't see how with people like me. I grew up in the bush, so I mean, fires and smoke are pretty common. I mean, with having our campfires or whatever, but I mean, I don't know. I'm also 58, so maybe it just affects me different than it did, say, when I was 48, 38, or 28. So I don't know. My mother says she's been feeling lethargic, but she's 80 years old, so I don't know whether that, to count that towards the smoke and everything. And she hasn't been outside. She's been staying inside her house and everything. If she goes out, it's just to feed her, like me, she feeds her squirrels and birds and all that stuff. So, but I don't know. I really don't know. And I haven't really talked to anybody else to see how they're feeling. I went over to get water from John's. Fuck, there wasn't a soul there, so I just filled up and left. And they're probably out working somewhere, likely. And so I may not see anybody there for a few days yet. I got to go back there tomorrow. I got to get some water for the tote, for the trailer, and I got to get some water for the plants. I fed them, but we got a few days of dry here. I think the weather's still saying it's going to be dry. Oh God, Martha, you are just... You should see this squirrel. I hadn't been out for a couple of days to feed them. Like yesterday, I didn't come out at all. I can't remember. And then the day before that, I think that's the day we had all-day rain, which was Tuesday or... Yeah. So what's today? Thursday? Yeah. So Tuesday we had the all-day rain here. And so I hadn't been out. So I get out and she's just fucking flipping out. She's running around me in circles like a cat does. Here, there she is there. I don't think I can zoom. No. But can you guys see her? Anyway, that's Martha. She's the same one, but she follows me everywhere, which some of the other ones have done, but her in particular. But as soon as I come out, she's running around in circles like me, like a cat does, waiting for its food. It's just the most hilarious thing. Anyways, she rules that little nest. She just the squirrel that's a male, a little bit redder, that's Marvin. He come up and she bounced him off that piece of cement, like this little block. Like he literally bounced like it was a wrestler off the the ropes. I couldn't fucking believe it. And she's smaller than the red one. So anyways, but yeah, they fight. But the chipmunks have been pretty brave. Anyway. But yeah, she's fucking hilarious. She follows me all the way out wherever I go and everything. And it's like, okay, you nutcase squirrel, you can't become a pet. The raccoon situation has changed. Now I've got babies around here again, or at least pups, whatever you want to call them, kits. A mother and her 4 or 5 kits have started coming here. And I don't know if it's the same bunch that was here. But they're coming up from my mother's because she said she's seen them down there. And so they've been coming up here, but I've seen no sign of Rocky. So I don't know what's going on. I have smelled, like in case in case the other raccoon killed him or something. I don't know, but I haven't had any weird smells or anything, and no bloody carcasses. So I don't know where Rocky's gotten to. But he was chasing them off. I just, of course, there's been no food for him really, other than the seeds. I haven't thrown out. Well, I threw some rotten eggs out, like eggs that had spoiled. I put those out, but what I do with those is I just throw them into the weeds, because even if they don't eat them, once they break and the yolk goes, the birds will eat the shells because it's good for them, and because that's like pure calcium. But anyways, so they always disappear, but you never know. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with Rocky the raccoon. Anyways, so yeah, that's about it. So this Sunday is the 8th, and then the Sunday after that is the 15th. The 15th is when I'm leaving, which is so perfect because most people are going back home on a Sunday. So the traffic shouldn't be bad for me to get up there. I'll leave like super early in the morning, and I'll miss. The only traffic I'm worried about is coming down highway. Like once you go across the top of Aurelia, which is Highway 12, and then you start to head down, you're on the, I think it's the 400 for a short distance, and that's going into Toronto. That can be packed up even as far as there, but I mean, I'm not going to be long on it. As soon as I hit Barrie, I'm going to be, heading off on Highway, I think it's 26. Anyways, so that's actually pretty much perfect, and I can spend Sunday just settling in, once I get there and get the tent put up and the kitchen tent and get everything settled up. And I won't try and go. I might do an evening fish because Spry Lake is not far from there. I'm not going to go into Lake Huron my first night there, like my first late afternoon, evening. I'm going to want to get up early and head down to the marina. I want to talk to the marina owner just to make sure I'm clear on a few things, and we'll go from there. And because I'll be fishing by myself, which is, that's fine, but it's just, big water, that's a big difference. So I've got my my navigational map, and like my marine whatever it's called. Fuck, I've used it for years. You'd think I'd remember the name after all this time, eh? All you fishermen know it. Navionics. Navionics. Now it's called boating. But Navionics boating, but that's, for fishing and all that other stuff. But it can tell me the weather's coming. Like it gives me, you pretty much got like a marine type band radio here, except that it's not a radio, but I don't want to say a radio, but it's got everything else. And I already have the area opened up, and I had it downloaded here, and I can download it. Actually, it's downloading a base map right now. So even if I don't have internet there to connect, which coincidentally enough around those parts, because it's the lake, it's flat, so there's service there. So if I get into any kind of trouble, I'll be able to deal with that. But I've got my, I've got my safety stuff for the boat and everything, and you know, I'll be checking the weather before I go out. I'm obviously not going to go out if it's a windy day or anything like that. If it becomes like a windy day or whatever, well, then I'll just go to a smaller lake, or even go as far as Wyerton, which is Coldplay Bay on Georgian Bay. So, and that's pretty much weather protected there, but I can troll up and down there and probably catch a couple of trout or something. But anyways, yeah, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I've been yakking and gabbing about calling this a fishing camp and everything, and I've done everything but. You guys know that. Oh, it's 15 minutes already. Holy fuck, that goes fast now. It never, anyways. All right, well, let's cut this one there until I find another subject to talk about. I got to do some for a Voice in the Wilderness. I'm going to do a cannabis life and do just a walk around and show the latest update. And yeah, that's about it. So anyhow, please smash the like or dislike, you know, comment, you know, subscribe, all that stuff. If you want to help me out with my trips or anything else like that, I can always use the help. Let me tell you, gas goes up like every other day, it seems. Anyways, the biggest thing will be the boat and the ATV for the gas running around up there. The truck's good on gas. Anyways, if you want to help, it's buymeacoffee.com/ladfromthewoods. The address is at the back of these videos to tell you where my links are, and the coffee one and all that. So I haven't learned how to make them clickable yet. I don't know if I can even do that. I'll have to look that up. But yeah, so that's about it. So everybody be safe, be cool, and if you're getting a vax, get her, and if you're not, then it's nobody's business. And for you people that are getting her, you leave the people alone that aren't getting it. It's their business, not ours. Okay? So, and we're not going to make fun of them or anything else like that, because I respect and understand what they're doing. So, okay, that's my little commentary every time on that. So everyone be safe, be cool, be good, be lucky.